Good morning, it's a brand new day, day 2 of the 48-hour dopamine fast. I just woke up and I'm about to head off to work. You can see in the distance the sun is about to come up. Will soon be peeking over these mountains. And yeah, up there you still have the almost full moon. It was full moon 2 days ago on the 7th. 3 days ago, yeah, on the 7th. Today's the 10th of March as I'm recording this, but you'll see this probably like 2 days after that because I'm not allowing myself to go on YouTube or anything. So yeah, I'm feeling quite lightheaded today. I don't feel this sense of urgency and stress that I usually feel. You know, that sense of urgency where you always feel you have to just go and do this and go and do that and you feel a bit overwhelmed. Well, I don't feel that at all today because it's very simple in terms of what I have to do today. I mean, I'm going to be busy today. I'm about to go for my morning shift of work, but today I'm actually going to be doing a double shift. So yeah, I do 4 hours in the morning, 6 till 10, and then 4 hours in the evening, from 2:30 till 6:30. So yeah, and with a break sort of in between where I'll do some study. So it's like I've got stuff to do today. But yeah, I don't have this sense of stress where it's like, oh, I have to do so much. It's like, well, I don't have anything to do really. Apart from that, so with dopamine fasting, it definitely is good in terms of simplifying your life because like, we make it so complicated. Like we have all these distractions and then it makes us seem like we have to do so much. Whereas in reality, it's like sometimes it's good to simplify it to the fact that, you know, how much do we actually have to do, and like, do things actually add stress to our life or do they make things easier? Like I've been doing a lot of reading, writing, the stuff outside in the garden, you know, meditation, exercise. Like these are real like high value dopamine activities. They don't have any negative impact. They actually help you relax. Whereas all these low value dopamine activities, you know, watching porn, eating junk food, being on social media, these are all just add stress to our lives. And yeah, I can really feel that now. It's the second day. I mean, I'm feeling lightheaded. I feel a bit just, wow, this sense of emptiness inside. But in a way, it's good because like I don't feel this stress. Anyway, I'll see you with more updates throughout the day. You know, we have a tendency to make things so hard for ourselves with regards of just overstimulation and overcomplicating our lives. When you just cease all of that, it just becomes so much simpler. You realize like everything you've been doing that has just held you back and prevented you from being your true authentic self, from reaching your true potential. Yeah, I'm having a lot of thoughts going through my mind right now. Just a lot of, I guess, realizations, like things I already knew, but like when you have a lived experience like this where you can unplug, at least for a while, it just becomes even clearer. And there's a difference between just talking about something and then actually, you know, taking action and having a lived experience. It's like a very important distinction to make. It's not enough just to talk about things. You've got to then take the action and actually make those changes in your life if you want to get anywhere. All done for the morning. That was tough. Usually while I work, since I work alone, I usually listen to like music or podcasts and all that sort of stuff while doing it. And yeah, because I'm on a dopamine fast, can't do that. So yeah, you know, I was really forced to be in the present moment and really just focus 100% on my work, which I mean I do anyway. I mean I always do. I always make sure I do a proper job. Don't get me wrong, but like still, I mean it gives the brain always something to focus on when you're listening to music or a podcast or something. And yeah, I got used to doing that. So yeah, it felt really boring. I didn't feel motivated at all to do work this morning. But at the same time, you know, I wasn't in that state of craving something else because I was like, well, there's nothing else really that it's not as if I would, sorry, I'm not being clear. Like when you're so used to constantly having high dopamine activities that are very stimulating, it becomes so easy just to, whenever you're doing something that's you know, doesn't release this high amount of dopamine, man, sorry, I can't even think straight. I'm feeling really tired, just really sluggish, just drained. I mean, fasting is, I would say the fasting 1 meal a day is probably the hardest part. It's an extra challenge added on top of it. If you're doing dopamine fasting and you haven't, if you've never done intermittent fasting before, I would definitely recommend do not do that. Do not do what I'm doing, like in terms of 1 meal a day. Like I do recommend fasting. Fasting can be really great, but I would say start at a reasonable level, like do 16-hour fasts, where you fast for 16 hours and then eat in a 8-hour window. So an example would be, let's say you have dinner at 6 p.m. The night before, and then 16-hour fast would mean you don't have dinner until 10 a.m. the next day. So only eat between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. That's an example. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend going straight to what I'm doing with the 1 meal a day component. It really is tough, especially when you do have to do work and be physically active. Yeah, I'm just not feeling good at all. I'm super tired. I had a great sleep. I went to sleep very early because I didn't have much to do, so I went to sleep at 8:30. So I got an extra hour of sleep compared to usual. But yeah, it is tough. Yeah, what I was saying about craving, essentially. So when you're used to high dopamine activities all the time, when you have to do your actual work or something, be productive with things that are most likely not high dopamine. So for example, me going to this job, I'm doing work, it could be studying or anything like that. Like there's something that you have to do. It could even be starting your own business, working on yourself, things like that. Like those won't give you instant gratification, right? So when you're in those activities, and if you're used to constantly engaging in high dopamine activities, like you'll constantly be craving to go back to that. Like you might constantly be craving to go watch porn or to go spend time on social media, you watch YouTube, all that stuff, eat junk food. The interesting thing is, yesterday I did have some cravings, but today I really don't have much cravings to go on the internet or do much at all. I don't have motivation to do anything. Like I don't want to eat junk food, I don't want to watch YouTube, I don't want to have no cravings for porn or anything like that. But I also don't want to do work either. I literally don't feel motivated to do anything. Like the only thing that I feel I really would get myself to do is just absolutely nothing. And yeah, it's not going to be possible today. I've got my afternoon shift to do. That's going to be tough. Yeah, I'm going to go home. I'm going to have a cup of tea. I haven't had any tea today. No honey, obviously, no sugar, just plain tea. But yeah, I haven't had tea today, so that might help me. And I'm not going to do much physical work today. I mean, this job already is physical, so I think even if I don't do my my usual workout, which I might, I'll see. I feel I'm definitely getting more than the minimum of 30 minutes physical exercise a day. But yeah, I'll keep on top of that meditation. And oh dude, this is rough. Alright, I'm taking the executive decision to go ahead and have some breakfast. On the drive home, I was just feeling completely just out of it. I started feeling a bit nauseous, quite dizzy, and honestly I felt quite unsafe driving. Luckily it's not a long drive, but still, considering that I have to go to work again in the afternoon, I think it's a bad idea for me to do the 1 meal a day thing today. So I'm not considering that failing this this dopamine fast at all, because it was just a bonus thing I added into. But I will make sure that I stick to intermittent fasting. So it's currently 11 a.m. and I will allow myself to eat again quickly before I go to work. That's in about 4 hours. And yeah, then I will not allow myself to have any dinner tonight. So that's really what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat something quick now, eat something in 4 hours or so that way I'll have only eaten in a 4-hour window today. Anyway, that's my goal for today. Having a bit of oats mixed with some granola, just with some nut milk, not normal milk, so it's plain and boring. Yeah. Also shows you guys sometimes you gotta know your limits and you gotta be sensible as well. So see you later. Alright, I'm back at the caravan. Feeling a bit better since I had that breakfast. It really wasn't very satisfying. Tasted just plain and boring. Yeah, I'm really craving, you know, some nice tasty food. What I would really love to have right now is a nice juicy steak and some, you know, nicely salted French fries. That would really be the best thing that I wish I could have right now. You know, that's what I want to give me that dopamine hit. But no, we're gonna stay strong for today. Even though I'm not, you know, doing the 1 meal a day thing today, still gonna be quite strict when it comes to the intermittent fasting. So I just ate just before coming here. So yeah, I've got to go to work in about 3 hours again. So yeah, just before then, I'm gonna allow myself to have some lunch. But apart from that, when I get back from work, nope, not gonna allow myself to have any dinner. So it's only a short 4 hour window today that I'm going to allow myself to eat. And again, boring, tasteless foods. So, I mean, overall, I'm doing very well. Haven't slipped up in any way. Like I said before, you know, the whole 1 meal a day thing, that was just an extra thing I added onto it. And you know, if I wouldn't have to go to work again today, I would have you know, pushed through and stuck with it. But you know, because I have to drive around and go to work again today, just when I'm in that state of feeling nauseous and just dizzy, it's not a smart idea to you know, be driving around in that state. So no, I decided to, you know, alright, just let's eat something quick. Yeah, overall today is much harder than yesterday, I have to honestly say that. And yeah, I mean, yesterday I was feeling quite excited, you know, it's the first day trying something new. But yeah, today I'm really starting to feel it. It's really just not motivated to do anything, have no energy. My plus from the fasting, my muscles feel quite fatigued, and just, yeah, I feel very lethargic, and I don't feel that I can do much. But regardless, I've got stuff that needs to be done, so we're gonna push through. We're gonna do it. We're gonna complete this day. Gonna complete this 48-hour dopamine fast, and yeah, we'll come out stronger on the other side. Keep on grinding. All right, I'm feeling quite a bit better, more alert. Did a good 2 hours of study. The most productive study that I've actually done in the whole week. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still feeling tired and lethargic, but you know, I didn't, usually when I study I tend to get distracted very easily, like start surfing the internet and go on YouTube and all that. But this time there was none of that. I was really like hyper focused. I used the Pomodoro technique of studying in blocks of like 25 minutes and having short 5-minute breaks in between. So I found that worked very well today. Wasn't distracted at all by anything. So yeah, I'm proud of myself for that. Worked very well. I'm about to head back to the place where I rent to go and have some lunch, and then it'll be time to head back to work, which I'm not looking forward to, but yeah, it's got to be done. And this is lunch. Just a few eggs, about 3 eggs, just mixed with a bunch of lettuce. That's about it. Nothing much, but it'll keep me going. I can see some dark clouds coming in the distance. It looks like we might have a potential storm on our hands. There was rain predicted for yeah, the last 2 days, but nothing ever came of it. Same prediction for today, so yeah, we all assume that it will be the same, but could be lucky today. Let's hope we get some rain. We really need some. Just finished up work. Yeah, it started to rain a bit. Doesn't seem to be too heavy yet, but just a slight drizzle. But there's probably more going to be coming in overnight. So yeah, I've just got to quickly shift the cows back to a new paddock, and then I'll head off. I'm starting to feel another headache coming on again. It's very interesting because I have eaten today, so I don't. Wouldn't be because of you know, extreme fasting or anything. So that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that, but yeah, I want to read up on that and see if anyone else has experienced headaches when doing dopamine fast. It's not too often that I usually have headaches. I have been drinking enough water and everything. So yeah, pretty interesting. Yeah, right now I feel quite calm, peaceful, grounded. Um, yeah, it's very interesting. Usually at the end of the day, you might feel very like just stressed and just um, completely drained after work, but I don't feel that way at all. I feel tired, yes, but I felt tired this whole time doing this dopamine fast. But it's a different kind of tiredness. It's not like where you're completely drained of energy. It's more that like this brain fog comes in and you can't really perform at your best, which is likely because your brain is detoxing from all that overstimulation. So yeah, it's also the today marks the 6 week mark of no fap and no porn. So yeah, I almost forgot about that. I won't have time to make a video update for that today, so I'll probably do it sometime later in the week. So it'll be a few days delayed, but yeah, doing really well. Happy with how I'm going, and yeah, this was a very interesting experience. Tomorrow, I'm definitely looking forward to eating some normal meals again. But I'll definitely take this with me into the future, the lessons from this, and I definitely plan on doing more extreme dopamine fasts in the future. That's all for now, and I might just end this vlog for today as well, because all I'm going to do is I'll head home, do my meditation. I will do my quick high intensity interval training workout. Since I did eat today, so I decided, all right, I'll do that. To do that, meditate, and apart from that, just reading. I've got a bit more studying that I wanted to do. Yeah, happy with how it's going. I might do a, reflection video afterwards, just how I went with this 2-day dopamine fast. I think that 2 days is definitely better than 1 day. I think 2 days is the minimum length you should go with a dopamine fast, but I still think 2 days in itself is not long enough. I think to see some of the benefits from it, you need to go a lot longer. So I'm definitely planning on doing that in the future. But anyway, see you all in the next one. Ciao.